Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of my Road to 500 Mil from Slayer series, and this is number 8, so let's go into it because they do take a long time to get through. So to start off this episode, first task, I got Blue Dragons, which I really don't mind. As you can see, the Slayer experience per hour is very, very bad, but I mean, the money isn't too bad. You get about a mil, and the task is roughly 30 minutes, so it's not too long, but it's not too short either. And they're really easy to kill, of course, so I really like this task. And one good thing did happen in this task. I did get a blue dragon egg drop, which I have not gotten ever. I've gotten the green dragon egg before, but this is my first blue one ever, so I have the green and the blue in the bank now, so that is pretty awesome. To follow up those blue dragons, I got Hellhounds, which isn't too bad of a task. I mean, it's, you know, 0 money, so it doesn't progress the series at all. But I do get pretty decent Slayer experience per hour, and each task is roughly, 10 minutes. It could be 15 depending on how many I got. That one, I just got a really low amount of Hellhounds. So yeah, I knocked that one down pretty fast. So let's go to the next one. And number 3 of the episode, I got Ganodermic Beasts, which is a really good task. Like, it's one of my favorites. Like you guys know, it's probably top 5 for me. But yeah, the tasks are really awesome. 20 minutes, you get really good money, roughly 1 to 1.5 mil. The experience per hour is exceptional, 140k an hour. You really can't beat that, other than, Celestials, Glaciors, and Calgarian Demons. So yeah, nothing spectacular happened that task. So to follow up that Ganodermic task, I got Ice Strykewyrms, which is also one of my favorites. It's really good experience per hour, and, per task, it's a lot of experience. Like, it's 50 to 60k in just one task. It's only 25 minutes, so it's not too long for me. And, it's pretty fun. And I did get 3 rarish, awesome drops this task, which was kind of cool because I only had like 111, so it was like a low amount compared to the normal. I got 2 Staff of Lights, which is pretty amazing, honestly. And then I also finished up the task with the Triskelion key piece, so I'm getting really close to 10 full keys. And I'll make a video on that once I finish that, but I think I'm working on my 10th key right now. I have, I think, 3 pieces left, and I'll be done with my 10 keys. After that, I got Griffle Pines, which is also an amazing task because it's super fast, really good Slayer experience per hour. It's like, 120k an hour, and it's only 10 minutes, so it's really fun to do. It's really fast points, and it just, knocks a task off the episode very, very quickly. And the next task I had was Desert Strykewyrms, which isn't too bad. They are kind of long for how much experience you get, and on my last kill of the task, I actually got a focus sight, which was really fun to see on the ground, and it was cool to get. Obviously, it's not worth that much anymore. It's like 350k, but of course, 350k is a lot better than nothing. And then after that, I got probably in my top 3 favorite tasks, I got Calgarian Demons, which, that's just an amazing task. And I got a huge amount. I got 90 of them, and so it took like pretty much 1 hour, so that's really awesome. I did it really fast, and that task alone was 167k Slayer. And yeah, I also had a little bit extra time off of the task. I just rounded it to 1 hour, and I can kill like 96 per hour, so it is roughly 175k Slayer an hour. That is just amazing. So that is like right up there with Glaciors. Glaciors are like 180k, so yeah, really awesome task and amazing money, honestly. And after that really long task, it was good to get a short one. I got Hellhounds, which is, 15 minutes, not too bad. Of course, doesn't progress the series like I said earlier, but again, it's pretty good experience, and it wasn't too bad. I AFK'd it this time. I usually don't AFK Hellhounds tasks, but I did, Revolution and stuff, and it was pretty good. After that, I got my second favorite task of all time. I got in the hills, and this time I got 71, so that's a good amount, and it's only 25 minutes of work. Sadly, I didn't get anything of value, like rare drop-wise, but in terms of the loot, I got like 2 mil in loot in 25 minutes. Well, actually, it was like 1.8 mil, so yeah, that's pretty much 4 mil an hour. That is just really awesome to think about, and the hills are that good amount of money, and the Slayer experience isn't too bad an hour. You're roughly 95k, so if you do have the quest for Nihil's, which is Fate of the Gods, I really recommend toggling them on and getting those tasks and killing the Ice Nihils. It really does add to your Slayer tab if you're, doing one, and the experience ain't bad either. After that, I got Steel Dragons, which I haven't had since the first episode, so I was like dry, like 100 tasks for those. Sadly, I only got like 52, which is near the minimum, which kind of sucked. So I wanted like 100, but I guess it was only 10 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. Nothing really happened during the task, but it did add, Steel Dragons to my Steel Dragon loot video count, and I really want to make that soon. And then after that, I got a unique task that I haven't had in this series so far, and that was Tormented Demons. So on screen, you guys are seeing me do them. And before you go in the comments telling me I'm really bad, let me tell you, I am pretty bad at them. I don't remember how to really do them effectively, especially with the new mechanics and stuff. I think they changed them a little bit too. I got a little better throughout the task, but at first it was really shaky, and I, just could not kill him for crap, like in terms of a good rate. So that's why the Slayer experience is only like 100k an hour for me. It obviously is way more if you can kill them very efficiently, like, like Munkelzonki, but I just need to, spend more time there and get more used to it. Because, I haven't killed them for a good year and 2 months, so it's kind of hard to get back in the groove of the prey switching and the switching and whatnot. But I only had like 58, so it wasn't too bad of a task. It was like 40 minutes. Easily could have done it in like 25 to 30 if I was good at it. But as for any rare drops, I did get Dragon Claws, which was kind of cool. Obviously, it wasn't the limbs, so that kind of sucked. But either way, I mean, it's good. 500, 600k. Can't really complain about that. And then after that, I got Ice Strykewyrms again, so I returned there, and I got like 137, so that wasn't too bad amount, and it was only like 35 minutes, and I just went through that. I love that task, and yeah, nothing happened. And then after that, on task number 118, I got another unique task for the series. It was Gargoyles, and I removed those from my ban list on episode 2 or 3, I believe, and I haven't had them since. Like, I haven't had them at all until now. So yeah, I was dry like a good 70 tasks waiting for them. I didn't really want them all that much, but after doing them, I really like them. I mean, they're good experience per hour. They're pretty straightforward and just relaxing. The task isn't too long either, and yeah, I just really enjoy them. So I hope I can get like 5 more tasks of them pretty soon, so I can finish up the 1000 Gargoyles loot video. I know that the drops and stuff from it aren't that spectacular, but I think I could make a decent loot video out of it. As for any rare drops, I did get a G Maul, so that was kind of cool, but it's only like 28k. So yeah, obviously it doesn't do much to the tab. And then after that, I got Ice Strykewyrms again. This entire episode is just Ice Strykewyrms after Ice Strykewyrms. It really matches my thumbnail for this video. I have an Ice Strykewyrm on the thumbnail for every Slayer video. So yeah, I got 3 of them this episode, and this time I got 160, so that's a really high amount, and it was roughly 40 minutes long. Again, nothing happened, but that kind of sucks because, I just did 297 Ice Strykewyrms in the past 2-3 tasks or something, but I didn't get any Staphyllites. But earlier in the episode, I only killed like 100, and I got 2, and a Triskelion, so I don't really understand. But I guess you can't complain with 2 Staphyllites in 1 episode. And to finish off episode 8, in terms of tasks, I got 151 blue dragons, so I had to return there. I started off the episode with them, and I ended it with them, so I don't really mind them, like I said earlier, but another cool thing happened there. I got another egg, which was kind of funny. But yeah, that's just going to go in my collection. So that concludes episode 8 in terms of tasks. Let's go to the stats and drops pages. I'll meet you guys there. So here is the stats page, and the first thing we should look at is the time taken. That is 60.5 hours, my bad. But that's pretty nice. If you look right next to it, the Slayer experience, that's 5.7 mil. So that means we're roughly like 90k an hour Slayer, and I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully we can probably hit the 100k mark really soon, because a lot of my tasks are over 100k an hour. Hopefully I can, reach that threshold. But as for the other experience, strength and range didn't really increase all that much this episode. HP increased a good amount, like 600k or something. But the magic was just crazy this episode. I got like roughly 1 million magic this episode, because I did do a lot of tasks that gave a lot of magic experience, like the Ice Strykewyrms, of course, Gargoyles, Steel Dragons, Calgarian Demons are amazing. That one task of Calgarian Demons gave me alone 214k magic, which, oh my god, that's a lot if you think about it, but in like an hour. I mean, I guess 214k an hour magic isn't that great in 1 hour, but combo that with all the Slayer experience and the money I got from that task, yeah, it's pretty good. As for the Ferocious Rings, I added 6 this episode, so I did get a lot. I just don't mention them throughout the video because, they're pretty common, I guess. Most of them were from the Blue Dragons and Hellhounds, but as for the tasks, obviously, 120. That's pretty good progress through the series. I did skip 1 task. I believe I skipped Dark Beasts really early on in the episode. Not that they're a bad task or anything, I just did not feel like doing them at that point. As for the points, I'm at 36, so that's kind of cool. Probably going to hit 4,000 next episode, and I did not die, so let's go to the drops page. I'll meet you guys there. As for the drops, let's look at the charms first. And it looks like the golds increased a lot. This episode is roughly 450 because of the Hellhounds. Each Hellhound task is roughly like 100 to 150 golds alone. So that's where they came from. Greens are kind of, you know, just stagnating there. Crims didn't really increase that much this episode because a lot of my, you know, monsters that I had to kill don't really drop charms all that much. Like, I didn't really get Irits, I didn't get Abbey Demons, Necrials, you know, the ones that drop a lot of charms, like including the Crimsons. So, yeah, that's what happened there. As for the blues, I'm at exactly 1,000, so that's kind of cool how it ended like that. But a lot of it was coming from the Tormented Demons and the Calgarians. Hopefully I can get more blues because I do want to get, like, you know, 5,000 to 6,000 blues from this series. And at this rate, I probably will. But we're just gonna have to see. As for the drops themselves, I did add 2 Staff of Lights, so that's kind of cool. I got 3 right there, and I'm nearly 50 Tooth Halves, so that's kind of funny. I almost have double the Tooth Halves as the loops, and that's just kind of weird to think why it's so much more common for me when I talk to other people and the loops are way more common than the tooths for them. But whatever, that's just how it works for my luck. Let's go into the price check now and see what my tab is worth on episode 8. So as you can see, here is the tab for episode 8. So 120 tasks. Obviously, I'm not going to go in depth of each item, and I shorten these kind of sections of price checking to a minimum. So let me just say that the tab right now currently is 109 mil. And if you guys remember the last episode, I had 96 mil. So that means I increased it 13 mil in one episode, which is pretty nice. It's roughly a mil per task, which is what I wanted. And if I get more Calgarians and Glaciors and Irits and all those, you know, really profitable tasks, Nihils even, I'll definitely reach the 1 mil every task goal. I'm 11 mil short right now per task, like, or not per task, like total. Like, I needed 120 mil to reach the 1 mil per task thing, but I'm at 109, so I'm 11 mil off. But if I got, you know, Glaciite boots or something rare and the value, it will skew the value up per task. So yeah, we are officially over 20% of the way done with this series. That just shows how long this series is going to be, because I'm already on episode 4 and we're only about a fifth done. So hopefully in the next few episodes I can get a lot of profitable tasks, but we're just going to have to go through it and find out. And either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed making it, and definitely another episode which should be out in the next 5 or 6 days. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.